Hello and welcome back to A Legionary's Life, and we have pretty high morale right now, which I'm actually really surprised about. I was actually kind of surprised that I even survived the previous episode, to be honest, but anyway, we got a full bar of time left, and some people have said that it's actually a really good idea to level up our strength. So let's actually try to do that. Is there anything? Yeah, okay, let's go to the gym. All right, here we go. Your strength has increased, your constitution has increased, and you receive your regular pay, 37 denarii. Okay, that's actually very nice. Okay, so I actually have no idea what we're really going to do here. I guess we're just going to do this a whole bunch. Unfortunately, you aren't getting any better. Okay, your physical prowess gives you a significant advantage whenever you're sent out to gather firewood. You regularly perform better than average and even remedy your comrades' shortcomings. Your opinion with the Centurion is increased by 2, and troops is increased by 3. Alright, so wait a second. We need to go and do some leisure things. So let's play some dice. There we go. Let's play some dice. There we go. And we'll play some dice again. There we go. Alright, so yeah, people in the troops are actually liking us a great deal by us playing dice with them. So that's actually really nice. And now that's the thing. I'm asking right now, is it actually really bad for me to improve my sword skill? Because quite a few people said that it was not maybe the best idea to continually increase our sword skill. And instead, it's better to increase our strength. And I don't really mind either way, obviously, but obviously, as you can see right here, my strength is 70. I mean, I don't know what the max is, right? Like, what is the max? I don't know. I mean, I'm going to assume that it's out of 100. Is it? Is it out of 100? I don't know. But that's the thing. According to people, the weapon skills and things, they will automatically advance or naturally advance as you play through the chapters. So it's not necessarily required for us to really go super hard on those. So what we're going to do is I'll just go and do this. My constitution increased. So my... Wait. So my strength isn't actually going to increase any further? Aha. Okay. Word is, there's a talented weaponsmith near the camp. He makes individualized swords for a reasonable price. Okay, pay him a visit. He isn't hard to find. When you inquire about his prices, he explains that he works only on commission and requires 125 denarii, non-negotiable. Alright. No, I'm going to ask a few samples. He promptly produces a sword from under the counter. After giving it a quick polish, he invites you to inspect it. The iron quality is rather average, but the sword seems to be well crafted. You appraise its balance and are very satisfied with the result. Let's order a sword. You accept and pay a small advance. A week later, you come back for your sword. It's well finished, and your initials are finally inscribed on the hilt. You've lost 125 denarii. The balance is nothing to write home about, though. Really? So he just scammed me. Right? He just scammed me right there. I'm pretty sure he just scammed me. No? I think he just scammed me, but I don't know. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he did. Do we have? Is this the thing that I just bought, or how do I actually tell? There's the inscribed gladius. No, this is actually slightly better than the previous one, as far as I can tell. Yeah, as you can see, the crafting quality and the material quality and all that stuff. Let me actually just see the damage. It's 8 out of 15 instead of 5 out of 12. No, I think that is a better weapon. It is a better weapon, even though. Did cost me 125. I'm actually not entirely sure. Is that a lot? Is that a lot? I don't know. I mean, I have to sell some stuff. I mean, I can sell this if we want to. That's going to sell for 20. Which... actually, it only sells for 6 because technically it is... Yeah, okay, fine. We'll just leave it, I guess. We'll just leave it. But yeah, as far as I could tell, my strength doesn't seem to be increasing any further. I mean, if I go to the gym... Oh, no, there we go. It actually did. Okay. A slave bumps into you and falls, dropping his load. Kick him for his clumsiness, make sure he's alright, ignore the incidents. I actually don't know what to do here. I'm going to just make sure he's alright. He apologizes to you as you help him get on his feet. Your kindness seems to catch him off guard. Your virtue has increased by 3. He finishes gathering his stuff off the ground, then walks away, apologizing once more, a puzzled expression on his face. Alright, well, that's the funny thing. I personally don't really see the need to be unnecessarily cruel, because obviously, here's the thing. I actually don't know what the difference is between having a high virtue or a low virtue. I'm going to assume that there are benefits to both things, but for me personally right now, it just doesn't seem like it makes any real difference to me right at the moment. So we're just going to continue increasing our constitution here. I actually do need to get some coordination, don't I? I think coordination is also going to be something that we want to go for. So I'm probably going to do something with that in just a moment. There we go. I receive my regular pay as well. We actually get pay much more often in this game than in Heads Will Roll. So I'm actually very much appreciating that. So let's go for... what is quickness? What does quickness actually do? Let me have a look here. Quickness... I don't know. It does not tell me. There we go. Right. Quickness makes you act more frequently. Ooh, now that's really good. Helps you recover faster and more effectively when you lose stance. Okay, that actually sounds really good. Let's go for coordination then, I guess. So that's what we'll do. All right. Yes, thank you. Thank you. All right, there we go. Okay, my morale is superb actually as well, which is amazing. So let's see here. Coordination, endurance, and quickness. Okay, we'll go for coordination. Unfortunately, you aren't getting any better. Okay, endurance has increased. Endurance. Okay, that was actually quite... apparently that was very... very stressful. Apparently those training sessions were very stressful. Alright, so let's do some quickness. I'm not increasing my quickness at all. There we go. There's some quickness. Okay, we're going to do one more of these. There we are. Okay, now let's go over to the leisure, do this, and there we go. Okay, let's move on. It's over a year since the capture of New Carthage. The Carthaginians have failed to respond properly, hindered by rivalries and lack of cooperation amongst their generals. After winter came and went, Proconsul Scipio sent you on the move once again, marching against the closest enemy army. Led by Hasdrubal Barca, one of Hannibal's brothers, the Carthaginians are holding a high two-step plateau near the town of Baecula, a fine defensive position indeed. Dislodging them from there looks like a rather hopeless task, but the proconsul must know what is clear to everyone. The longer you'll stay here waiting, the higher the risk that the remaining two enemy armies will come and crush you. Alright, so unfortunately, I actually don't know how much the fatigue that I have is going to make a difference, but hopefully not too much. The wait is nerve-wracking, and at last comes the dreaded order. The assault begins. Apparently your skirmishers, the Velites, will have to engage the enemy light infantry holding the lower plateau. Picked units of heavy infantry are ordered to support them. That's certainly an unenviable task. With relief, you learn that your maniple will be kept in reserve. The frontal assault is underway when Proconsul Scipio himself takes the lead of half the remaining force. As the Carthaginians are busy repelling your soldiers, he leads you around their position. You are climbing the slope at a fast pace when a small group of Numidian cavalrymen approaches and starts harassing you with their javelins. The terrain is far from propitious for a cavalry attack, but they keep pressing you. Respond by throwing a javelin at them. Have I been told to do that? I mean, that's the point. I'm not going to do something that I haven't been told to do, so I'm going to just keep marching. Undisturbed, one of them throws a javelin straight at you. Oh. Okay. That's the thing. I wasn't ordered to do anything, so I was thinking to myself, oh, am I going to be disciplined for randomly attacking? Anyway, at last they recall their attack and ride away. As you reach the plateau, you shake off the weariness and prepare to fight. It looks like Hasdrubal has sent reinforcements to his first line, but they are only partially deployed and clearly not expecting you. You charge the nearest group into the flank. Alright, so I basically, should have definitely thrown the javelin. When the other side is at the right distance, you prepare to hurl your first javelin. Pick off a specific target. You take aim at one of the enemy soldiers and hurl your javelin. Not a bad throw, but it misses its intended target. As the other side gets closer and closer, you steel yourself for the incoming fight. Alright, here we go. I am ready. I am very, very ready here. Okay, so I can actually try to throw my javelin, but as you can see, it's actually terrible, so I'm probably not going to do that. We're just going to close in immediately here. And what do we want to go for? Well, let's see. This is not looking so good, is it? No. Can I do a shield bash or something like that? No, this is looking not so good. What about soft spot? No, that's certainly not going to work. Okay, what about a feint? Feint seems to be the highest chance to hit at the moment. Is it? No, torso is the highest chance to hit by the looks of things. Alright, we'll go for the torso attack then. Yeah, of course I'm going to miss. Of course I'm going to miss. Oh wow, look at that. He has literally feinted me super, super hard right here. Okay, let's try to recover. It failed. Okay, that's great. Okay, he's attacking me in the leg. I'm not a big fan of that, sir. Yeah, there we go. I've recovered a little bit. Let me try to recover a little bit more if I can. There we go. Nice. Okay, so my stance has been recovered now, and we can actually do respite a little bit here as well. And that's going to reduce my fatigue by 1. Yeah, what is this actually? It's endurance based. Okay, so I should probably have gotten some more endurance, shouldn't I? That would have made more sense. I feel like that probably would have really helped us. I have a bad feeling that I'm going to die here, actually. Because as you can quite clearly tell, the enemy is just absolutely fine. They are literally just not having any problems whatsoever. Oh, I actually hit him. Oh, I actually hit him? Are you serious? Okay, I'm super surprised about that. Okay, I'm going to attack again. Nice. Oh, we hit him again? Okay, hello. What's going on here? Let's attack him again. Nice. Okay, we missed this time, unfortunately. Let's attack him again. Nice. Oh, 12 damage. That's insane. Okay, let's go for another one. Let's go for another attack. Nice, we hit him again. 8 damage. Wow, we are absolutely murdering him. Okay, I am very pleased about this performance so far. Good work, Garbagius Trashius. He's doing a very good bit of damage here, surprisingly enough. Okay, so let me just try to recover if I can. There we go. And yeah, my friend here is actually doing some significant damage too. I could go for the soft spot, but that has a 0% chance to go through armor. This has a 0% chance to go through armor. We could go for the arm. Nice. He's actually almost dead, amusingly enough. He is actually almost dead, so let's try to take him down. Nope. It's gonna miss. He's going for the head. No, I'm not a big fan of that, sir. I'm gonna try to recover if I can. There we go, he's dead. Oh, no, he was almost dead. It did 0 damage. I'm actually really surprised about that. Okay, so we're gonna go for the arm. Yep, unfortunately that is... Oh, yep, he's dead. Nice. Our forces actually did a really good thing right there, and we have now recovered pretty nicely. I could do some more respite here, but this is not really going to do anything. The situation is shifting. You won't be able to keep facing the current enemy for much longer. Oh yeah, so we've got a new enemy to fight. Of course. We have a new enemy to fight. So that's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Because he's perfectly fine, and I am very fatigued, as you can see right here. So that is not looking too good. We could go for an arm attack, I guess. Oh, we actually hit him? Okay. Hello. What's going on here? Alright, I don't know how that's happening. You know, if I was playing Heads Will Roll right now, I wouldn't have hit any of these. That would have been just insanely difficult. But there you go. Alright, so let me actually just see if I can recover a little bit here. My armor is absorbing things, which is very nice. How do I actually recover my fatigue even better? I guess I should really do more endurance training, shouldn't I? That would make a pretty big deal of sense, but there you go. Alright, that is the end. Attacked from all sides, the Carthaginian line is collapsing. Many are taken prisoner, but in the meantime, the bulk of Hasdrubal's force manages to escape. At last, you are ordered to plunder the enemy camp. You set to the task with renewed enthusiasm. Your morale is increased by 5. Alright, so, is there anything that I can actually do here? I have no consumables or anything like that, so I won't be able to recover any of my you know, any of my fatigue, but hopefully that's not going to carry over. It probably will, won't it? The enemy camp is a bit of a disappointment. It looks like the Carthaginians were able to take most of their valuables with them when they retreated. Okay, I'm going to stay with the large group. While searching, your squad bumps into a small group of men and women. There are a dozen of so... A dozen of so? There are a dozen, I don't know, of some rather young. They look and sound like Celtiberians? Probably slaves captured by the Carthaginians during their recent campaigns. They must have been left behind when the enemy retreated. You must be careful, for they have even managed to find weapons. The tension rises partly because of language difficulties, partly because they're afraid of being made prisoners again. Many of them are holding their weapons awkwardly. Should it come to violence, there's only one way this is going to end. The situation is escalating. If you want to do something, now is the time. Okay, so virtue. I don't have a lot of virtue, but let's try it. Your companions won't listen. Things are beyond your control. Charisma, intelligence. Yeah, I have quite a lot of charisma, I think. I mean, pretty decent, okay-ish, average charisma, but my intellect is not very good. And my character's also a little bit dumb. So yes, anyway, the confrontation is swift and brutal. None of the slaves survive. There's little more you can accomplish here. Alright, there you go. Alright, yeah, I needed much more virtue by the looks of things. Hasdrubal is heading north, intent on crossing the Pyrenees with the remnants of his army. The proconsul refused to pursue him, and many of the troops are frustrated with his decision. Including yourself. Your morale is decreased by 2 because of intellect. The Carthaginians you captured are sold into slavery, and the revenue is shared among the troops. Scipio orders the Celtiberian prisoners to be released. This will help secure more alliances with the local tribes. You've gained 30 denarii. You're haunted by nightmares. The slaves' massacre inside the enemy camp still fresh in your memory. So virtue is actually a bad thing right now, because my morale has decreased by 4. But my morale is still very high, as you can see. So I'm actually pretty happy with this. And as you can see, fighting in a real battle has sharpened our skills. And sword skill, shield skill, and javelin skill have all increased by 4. In recognition of your efforts and achievements, you've been promoted to Tesserarius. Alright, very nice indeed. Okay, that's absolutely fantastic. So we've now reached part 3. Can you believe it? I certainly cannot. So I am very, very pleased about this. And yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. We actually did a pretty good job, in my opinion, in the fight. I was very surprised that we hit so many times. And what is miscellaneous here? Oh, extra patrol. Wait a minute. Oh, look at that. If your charisma's high... If your charisma's high, charisma's high, okay. The lower your intellect, the higher the chance of getting a large morale boost. That's hilarious. You can't use this activity more than once per part. Okay, so a sacrifice is rather expensive. So what does that actually do? I'm going to try it out. Your morale is increased by 20. Oh, okay, so basically it just literally increases your morale, which I don't really need actually. Anyway. Your ability to organize the guard leaves much to be desired because our intellect is so low, especially when you have to improvise and fill the gaps. Your opinions with the Centurion and the Proconsul have decreased by 3 and 1 respectively. So yeah, anyway, as you can see, my morale is superb. Everyone else is absolutely fine. The Proconsul is not really liking us that much, but that's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with that really. Anyway, that is going to be the end of this episode. I'm trying to do one part of the game per episode. I don't know whether that's actually a good idea, but that's kind of the format that I'm going for the series, at least for now. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.